Third now and a dozen for ECU. Ehlers trying to get away and cannot. Murchison gets a stop behind the line.
Defensive lineman Love, 31-3, time to pin your ears back. And 92 Murchison. James Smith-Williams creates the pressure. Murchison the beneficiary, and these guys are teeing off now.
They hand him the football off like a running back.
This time they do hand it off, and it's Walter Fletcher who's met in the backfield. Larrell Murchison, the first to get there.
I want to find him a ball player, Murchison. I mean, I love the way he dissects plays. He's very technique sound.
Play action, Plitt in trouble. And he can't get away.
Went to it. They've had so much success with his play fake abilities behind the line of scrimmage.
Because again, the left side trying to move that pile, stopped by Murchison.
North Carolina. That's right, I love the play call, but the decision was great.
Hornibrook is sacked down around the 5-yard line by Isaiah Moore and Murchison, who was injured earlier, quickly back in it. Hornibrook again pressure, and down he goes as he is sacked. Larrell Murchison, who's really bounced back from being nicked up earlier after spending some time down on the field. He's flying now.
Them try to pass this off here as the pressure comes. You don't end up going on the other side. Your left guard, Arnold, a little more of their conditioning, maybe issues. They've slowed it down a bit.
Hornibrook evades one man, but not a second. Taken down by Murchison.
Corner blitz, here it comes off of the slot here, and just look at Hornibrook's eye focus. He doesn't see it coming. He's got no idea. It's not picked up, and the offensive line is struggling, but that's a lot of hits on the quarterback.
Trying to get free, goes down again. It's Murchison all over him.
We're getting it again. You look at Bello, who again, and Scott in there, as they're trying to cut, they basically just whiff, and so it's Holden and then Murchison.
2nd and 22 for DeVito. He knows footsteps are coming from the backside. He got chased down by one of the big boys up front.
He would love nothing more for his defense to find a way to get a takeaway.
They only have 5 in 5 games this season. Excellent penetration up front by Larrell Murchison.
They practiced with music all week. They thought they were ready for it. Clearly they were not.
3-man rush. Abdul Adams leaps to make the catch. It'll bring up 4th down. 5 in the pattern again. Just a 3-man rush for NC State. DeVito cannot take a sack. Here and he does. Larrell Murchison, the big man up front.
Averages 24 carries a game so far this year. They fake the pitch to Dillon. Instead, it's Flowers who loses a bunch.
Tanner Ingle, the safety, gets up in the line of scrimmage. This is what you start doing now as a defense to limit the run game.
The long run after the catch by Hunter Long, just as you predicted. Grosel leans forward, picks up a couple.
Newman back out there for first down on the 21. And he's going to hand it off to Carney, who's tracked down from behind.
He went down with an injury. Good to see him back in the lineup.
They're desperately thin at corner. Etienne is averaging 9 yards a carry. Test the middle.
The backup, Brock Miller, went down. He got hurt and had to leave the game. It was an absolute disaster. We're going to snuff this one out and bring down Hall. That's Murchison with the tackle.
Murchison, who's inside here, you see, as they just try to get this zone run going out here. Just does a good job of blowing it up.
So at the 32. And a handoff for Hall. He's going to be stopped by Murchison.
Look natural to you based on what you thought early, Pat?
Hey, natural thrower. Effortless.
Right in that read, but he lost the football. And for the first time in ACC play, North Carolina State has a takeaway. Larrell Murchison, their stud up front. On top of it, Ibrahim Kante knocked it loose.
So who was supposed to block who? The defender comes in untouched. It causes the fumble. That is a big play for NC State.
We talked to the NC State coaches last night.
that Coach Jeff Collins said have to use. Oh, no.
Oh, that ball is loose. North Carolina State's got it. Larrell Murchison, their stud up front, dove on top of it. And North Carolina State, after not having a single takeaway in ACC play, has 2 tonight.
Going back to their option routes, but maybe that's why you got to practice it over and over and over again. A little bit of miscommunication there on the mesh point. That's twice tonight where we've had a little bit of indecisiveness on that mesh point.
The NC State defense has been
3rd and 5, 3 wideouts. The right's going to hand off for Carter, and Carter's going nowhere.
It's going to cause enough confusion. They're basically getting into their pass rush. It causes enough confusion that McKeithen can't get his block. And then you have the tackle for the loss there by Murchison.